good that feels to start conference off on such a good note.
You know, with the week that we had going down to Charleston, how that series finished up, the midweek we had at Georgia, I think it was great to see our guys come out confident, get our blueprint on the field, our brand of baseball with our offense, our pitchers doing a phenomenal job, and obviously the plus defense that was played throughout this weekend. So you're always going to take 3 wins. You always want to get conference sweeps, but I think the bounce back is what we are most impressed with out of our players from the last 3 games.
And then, of course, 3 games over the weekend. Citadel only gets 6 runs. You mentioned the pitching. What do you see from those guys on the mound?
You know, Coach Brown, Pat Brown, has done just a phenomenal job of prepping those guys in the simplicity of getting their strengths on the mound while also pitching tough when contact happens. Think about Cowan having to handle that 3 spot there in the 2nd inning and then pitching tough for 4 more frames. Think about Aggie bouncing through the crazy play yesterday and going down and finishing with 6 strong. And today, Braden at times not having his best stuff. I think it's a testament to what Coach Brown has done with just making sure those guys are prepared and the toughness to find a way out of situations that seem a little bit hairy and keep zeros on the board.
The offense has been the key talk all year. Did what it did, a couple run rule wins this weekend, and it was a balanced attack. Just how important do you think it was to see everybody 1 through 9, even off the bench, coming in and contributing?
Yeah, I think the strength of our system, that to give our coaches shout-outs that both Huddy and JJ do such a phenomenal job with, is that it is a 1 through 9 effort. Yeah, there's days where guys are going to carry the load and you have big numbers, good stat lines, but it's the ability to find ways to keep the offense rolling at any point. Think about Wiley and him putting that game away with that bases clearing triple there in the 7th inning. Those little things that add up. We're just proud of those guys for staying locked in and realizing at any point, 1 through 9, we can be a dynamic offense that makes these games ugly.
And then, of course, the clutch key 2-strike, 2-out hitting across the whole weekend. What's the mindset of those hitters to be able to just stay locked in and come up even when their backs are against the wall?
I think the most important part of this is staying calm and trusting your strengths. The game is always challenging you to get away from those strengths, to get sped up, to focus on the wrong things. And it's the mindset and it's the toughness to trust who you are versus getting outside your frame that our guys have done a great job this year. And will be the biggest testament as we go through the upcoming weeks, going to Winthrop this week, going to VMI, of how consistently we can get our brand on the field 1 through 9.